Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Star Rail, and in today's video, my losing 50-50 streak continues. It's unbelievable. I'm going to walk you through kind of how I've been progressing in Zenless Zone Zero so far, and what my plans are as well, because I'm pretty close to getting to level 40, and I still have some quests to do as well. So I'm thinking I probably, by knocking out the commissions, I think potentially could hit 40 today. Definitely will be hitting 40 tomorrow, which opens up, well, a whole lot more stuff, really. And my girlfriend, who is pure free to play, she has been basically completionist, doing everything, and she is even close. She's super close to 40. So I think, you know, even a totally free to play player could get all the way to 40 tomorrow. For me, by the way, I've not been free to play. I have bought the Internet membership, the Battle Pass, and did grab the intro bundles as well. But funny enough, my ability to lose 50-50s has meant that my girlfriend free to play is actually further ahead than me in terms of at least what she's got, broadly speaking. So you guys will know, in Honkai Star Rail, if you've seen my content, I've somehow managed to lose, is it 4? It might even be 5 50-50s in a row. I think it's definitely 4 50-50s in a row at this point. It has been devastating. Well, I have brought that luck over into Zenless Zone Zero as well. So this is where we're at. So for the Ellen channel, we pulled, we're doing fine. We got Nekomata after 78 pulls, which is okay. You know, it's fairly expected. Then going past that, we got Ellen after 75, which again is fine. I'd say 75, 80 is around sort of what you're expecting, so it's not too bad, but we did lose the Ellen 50-50, which is a real bummer, and that's definitely left me feeling a little bit further behind than some other players that, you know, got Ellen early, were able to get her W engine early then, and sort of build off of that. We unfortunately haven't been able to do that, but it's okay. We do have, because of that, I do have a lovely, we come over here. Sorry, not this one. I do have a nice Cinema 6 for Sukaku, and I do have a nice Cinema 6 for Anton as well, so they are maxed out. Now, I decided, hey, what the heck? Let's pull for the W engine as well. Now, we didn't actually get that far. We actually got an S rank after 22 pulls, which is good. However, it was a loss. We lost the 50-50. We actually got Grace's her particular S rank engine. So there we go. Grace was the character I won off my initial 50 pull guarantee. We now have her W engine, which is actually okay. It's a really good engine. It's giving her pen ratio, really high base attack on it as well. Then it boosts her attack by a percentage. Whenever you use a special or EX special, if you guys have played Grace, you actually spam her special quite often to throw, activate her grenade counter and throw those. But it boosts her anomaly proficiency by 25 for 8 seconds, stacking up to 3 times. So she can get a ton of anomaly proficiency off of this as well. So my Grace is very happy with this, and I'm okay. The funny thing is, I had actually just picked up the anomaly light cone from the battle pass to put onto Grace, and I just leveled that up, which is, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Now, I think we should be fairly well set moving forwards. I do, in fact, have Piper's signature, just basic as well. But I quite like the Anomaly playstyle, and looking towards Anomaly stuff in the future and building Disorder teams, I think we could actually combo these two together. This is obviously fantastic on Grace. I think Electro Lip Gloss, I'm actually still fairly happy with that choice. It's giving you a lot of Anomaly proficiency, and then whenever enemies are inflicted with Anomaly, any attribute Anomaly, it increases your attack by 10%, you do 15% more damage. That's not too bad, actually, just to get more damage out of those disorders. So I'm kind of okay with that, but that was my Battle Pass choice. I think most people are going for the Attacker engine. I decided not to, seeing as I have Anton's, and then I've got Starlight engine on Ellen, and I was kind of hoping I'd be getting that Ellen W engine. I did not expect with the 75-25 that I'd be walking away with the Anomaly engine and not something else. So a little bit unlucky there, but at the same time quite lucky to get this early. What this does mean though is I don't see, without, the only option for getting this would be to whale out. I just don't see how it's possible otherwise. 72 searches to go for the guaranteed. Obviously, you wouldn't need to go quite that far, but I've got 4 pulls saved up at this point. You know, 5 if we spent these. I just don't think it's happening in 7 days. We do not have enough saved up. What I'm looking for then is more so for 1.1 with Xingyi, Seth, and Jane Doe have been already teased and revealed. I'm definitely most interested in Seth and Jane Doe. Xing Yi, I don't know. I'm a bit conflicted about Xing Yi. We'll see exactly how they end up playing and what they end up doing. I am building a bit of an electric team right now, but I quite like Anbi, honestly. And people are saying that Xing Yi could be an electric stun. If that is the case, very similar to Anbi. I actually quite like Anbi as a character. She is fun. But yeah, if Xing Yi is a really good electric agent, it feels a bit bad because I am building quite hard into them. And I've got that, like I said, the C6 Anton. He is pimping. And he's got his signature weapon. So that's quite a nice synergy to set up, but not exactly essential. Seth just looks cool. And there's not enough male characters, let's be real. And Jane Doe, she seems pretty darn cool as well. So from the teasers they put out, like, yeah, it's tough. I kind of want all these characters. They're all cool. One funny thing is, seeing as now we don't have Ellen's signature weapon and won't be getting it, it actually would not feel so bad to go for Miyabi eventually. If Miyabi does end up being very, very similar to Ellen. I don't honestly think I would do that, though. I'm actually very happy with Ellen, to be honest. She's got a really fun playstyle, weaving in her dash attacks, managing her flash free stacks. She's actually super fun, and she's got a lot of character, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So that's where I'm at over there. If you guys want to see my other banners as well, I'm 150 pulls almost into the stable channel at this point. So I got Grace off my 50, and then I actually got Lycon, which is super lucky and synergizes amazingly with Ellen after 77. That's not too bad, and we're 22, so we're quite a ways off from another one. For the Bangboos, I've been just sort of picking up random Bangboos, really. I've got Shark Boo after 49, then Plug Boo after 65, and now we are building up. What I'm thinking of doing, I'm kind of just picking random Bangboos. I'm kind of thinking about 1 million right now. I don't know if that's a good idea. He is the Cunning Hares specific one, which is very, very niche. But he does have very high damage output. He's the one that builds like a machine gun and fires. He's quite cool. He feels fairly relevant somewhat to the story in the Cunning Hares, so he's fun. So I quite like him. The other one I was thinking about was Bangvolver. But seeing as we're now getting a free... we're getting a free Bangboo from the... Where's the easiest way? The easiest way to see it is probably over here. We're getting an event Bangboo right now. So I don't know if you guys have... I haven't seen many people talking about it, but this event Bangboo seems like it's actually very strong for like physical type teams in general, which actually does overlap with 1 million a little bit as well. But it's this guy, this Lucky Boo that we're getting for free. He does physical damage, physical anomaly buildup, and if there's 2 physical characters on your squad, it makes it more effective. So he's like the budget Bangvolver, basically, is what he is. Budget Bangvolver works really well with physical teams. So that has put me off maybe hunting for the Bangvolver. Bangvolver is really fun, but do I need him? I'm not sure. He does have a chain attack, which obviously Lucky Boo does not have. But honestly, the A-rank Bamboos seem pretty good. So Magnetaboo, I actually have 4-star Magnetaboo, which is awesome. He actually basically groups enemies together on a 24-second cooldown. I think he's very, very nice with anomaly teams, right? Just helping your anomaly teams stack enemies together, especially because they're kind of often lacking in stun. So I've been very happy with him. I do have Plug Boo for my electric team and Shark Boo for my ice team. That works well. We also get multiple copies of this guy, Boo Resher, like Pressure Boo, basically, from Hollow Zero, and he's quite cool. He actually restores energy to your team, so he's like a budget butler, effectively. You just need a support character, a support agent in your squad, which a lot of squads are going to be doing. So he seems like a pretty strong option as well. So the Bangboos I'm pretty happy with, honestly. But yeah, I'm sort of sitting here going, I regret a little bit pulling for the Ellen weapon banner. Not too much. I think it was maybe a worthwhile risk. We hit the S rank early, but we lost it. That's okay. I think, yeah, like I said, for me, I think I'm at the point of going, I would love this weapon. It's super strong for Ellen, but I think it's just time to start saving up and moving on and preparing for the next patch, because I just don't think I'm going to be able to get this. I think going for Zhu Yuan, fairly questionable as well. It would be fun to get her because, you know, more characters is fun. However, it's very difficult to actually build up characters and build up teams, especially seeing as I've got Sukaku already. But like if we were using Nicole, then okay, we could, you know, maybe alternate Nicole with the ice team, with the ether team. But yeah, Zhu Yuan, she opens up ether as an option, but I'm not sure if that's necessarily an amazing idea. For me, as I'm set up right now, we've got the option for like building up mono electric. If we were ever to get Rena could go into that mono electric as well. We could bring in Karin instead of Ellen if we really want physical damage. If they were ice resistant, that's an option as well. Obviously, nowhere near as strong as Ellen, but could work if they're ice resistant. Okay, we can still make the team function somewhat okay with Karin. We've option for Nakamata team. She's very fun, fast-paced playstyle, so I'm happy enough to consider building that. And of course, then Lucy Piper. All these characters are actually genuinely really fun to play, so I don't feel any shortage of characters to play or to build. And in fact, I find quite the opposite at the moment, that getting the characters built up is where the challenge is. So this is my plan. When I hit level 40 right now, I actually saw people are now recommending, and that's what I'm doing, is doing some routine clear-ups. Cleanup's actually pretty valuable from level 35 up to 40, because the next rank of routine cleanup, this is trying to get your disk drives, doesn't open until level 45. So I'm going to do actually some of these. I think that's fine. Do some of these up to level 40. When I hit level 40, it's going to be going into just getting agents ready to go. I already have Ellen actually pre-farmed a little bit, so we do have the stuff that we need to craft up 17 of these attack certifications. And then this should, I can't imagine he costs much more. He costs 10 as well. So we're very close to getting both Anton and Ellen up to level 50. That will be the goal. Get them up to 50. Get their W engines up to 50. I'm not actually sure between Anton and Grace which way to go. Which one is more valuable? I'm actually not sure. Like, Anton is, pumping the damage when they're stunned. Grace just does consistent damage. It's a bit tough to know, but I think it will definitely be Ellen, then Anton or Grace, and then Anton or Grace after that, then probably Sukaku, and then probably Lycon and Anbi. And we'll see how we go, but that's probably the order, getting their ranks up and then their W engines up, each agent individually. And for the damage, I'll definitely be unlocking the core skill as well, just getting more damage out. And I have been making sure the weekly missions to try to get copies of that. I didn't get this because this is the one that was locked by Act 3, but I'm decently well set. I've got these stockpiled ready to go. We just need to do the actual, the purple material up here, which isn't so bad. So we can get those, when we need them. I need to obviously do another one of those runs this week because Anton and Grace both need it, but we can get those happening. In terms of how I'm doing in gear, Ellen's actually doing pretty well considering we don't have her light cone, W engine, I should say. So she is, as I said, with Starlight engine. I could actually craft another copy, get this up to 5-star. I haven't done that yet. I'm probably going to upgrade other stuff, like maybe the fossilized core, which I do have on Lycon right now, or maybe I'd go into the steam oven instead for just a generic stun option. I haven't quite decided. But I figure we could pull another copy of Starlight Engine just randomly sometime, and it would feel a bit bad to have that be pure extra. So the gain from going to 5-star is not that much. So I'm actually leaving this at 4-star, and then going to invest my other, W engine chips into probably some sort of stun engine. We'll figure that out, though. I haven't quite decided yet. Fossilized Core, very nice, but it's really against high HP attackers bonus days, which is nice. Or then you've got Steam Oven, which is more just play around your energy. Not quite sure which way to go on those. Street Superstar is probably going to get left behind, and we'll be just relying on these sort of damage options. I guess the awkward thing is this Drill Rig Red Axis, amazing for Anton, but that's not going to translate to any other damage dealer. So I don't know. We could swap Ellen for anyone and put Starlight Engine on them, but then Ellen is probably coming in anyway. Anton, we can't really swap this W engine to anyone else with any great effect. Anyway, that's where we're at. For Ellen, we've actually got some decent gear. I got literally just some decent luck over in just the disk drive shop, right? The Bardic Needle. I got a crit rate main chest, so that's great. I've upgraded that fully. I actually upgraded these slot 3. Free rolls and flat attack, actually probably pretty good at this point in the game, and some crit rate, crit damage, it's not bad, and penetration as well, not bad. We have, these ones are the most important because of the big chunk of attack, but they've got crit rate, crit damage. They rolled really badly, but oh well. And then we've got her head as well. I'm probably going to, when I hit 40, and I think that's when you unlock the specific drive crafting. I will do a video on that. I'm probably going to make her a polar metal ice damage slot 5 piece. I think it's what I'm going to do. And like this Woodpecker Electro, we can shift that over to Anton, and it's actually pretty good. Crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, pen ratio. It's a good piece. It's 4-star, or it's A rank, I should say, but it's still good. Yeah, I think getting her a polar metal to combo with this polar metal is actually pretty solid. And I think it's going to be pretty tough to get the ice damage for polar metal in here. And let's be real, multiple characters would love an ice damage polar metal from the ice team. So I think that's a fairly decent investment to go for. So yeah, that's sort of what we're looking at. Obviously, lots of room to upgrade these. Anton, my other DPS, he has, crit rate over here. This is upgraded, but it sucks. We'll just obviously pump that into a better one when we get it. This is dreadful. I mean, the penetration's okay, but the rest is kind of bad. He's in Swing Jazz for now. We'd love to get him into Thunder Metal instead eventually, but he's in the Woodpecker Electro right now. That's what I was using my basic stuff to craft up, was just the Woodpecker Electro, just to get a good set for Ellen, and it's pretty decent for Anton as well. Yeah, like it's not too bad. Obviously, we'd rather have him in Thunder Metal. We'll get there eventually, because Grace would like to swap to Thunder Metal as well. Right now, she's in 4-piece of Freedom Blues, which is more Anomaly Proficiency. We do have her 12 of 12 on a Anomaly Proficiency main piece. And then we've got a B rank Anomaly Mastery. It's only 10%, but hey, it is what it is. And yeah, the rest of them are in pretty crappy gear. Lycon is just basic, nothing upgraded. She's almost nothing upgraded. A bit of, I think, just some basic stats upgraded there. Nothing too much. And that's where we're at. Sukaku, I think she's got pretty much nothing upgraded either. Okay, she's got a bit of main stat, attack percent, polar metal. That's fine. But yeah, we are sort of working on them slowly but surely. So Anton is not bad. 1400 attack, some crit rate, crit damage. It's okay. Ellen, definitely the best with 1700 attack, 54%, 88. She has by far the best gear. It makes a really big difference. Grace is really actually quite decent as well. Some attack and 218 anomaly proficiency, 152 mastery. And then, yeah, Lycon. So that's sort of where I'm at with my characters. I would love to do some Nekomata stuff at some point. It just seems tricky to fit it in. Like, how am I going to fit this in? I don't know. I'm really focusing. This is... But I end up wanting to do lots. That's my problem. I'm like, ooh, I like this character. I like this character. And I want to build them all. At the moment, it's really like, no. Slow down, focus in, build them one by one. So yeah, it's really these three are the priority right now. So that's where I'm at, guys. Hopefully you had better luck with your stuff. I'm definitely jealous of the folks that won Ellen straight up and then went and won her W engine banner as well. Like I said, my girlfriend, she managed to do exactly that. I'm very jealous. I've been lucky with some good standard S ranks though. Got Grace with her W engine is setting us up well for an anomaly build in the future. So that's definitely something I'll be looking towards. That I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say could go well. We could do like Nekomata, Grace, and Piper. That could work. No, don't stick with it. Stick with what we've got so far. Stick with what we've got. We've got a C6 Anton, a C6 Sukaku. Yes, that's what we're doing, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know how your teams have been going. Yeah. How's it been going? How have your polls been going? Anything you would have done differently? I'm having a blast so far, though. I'm going to go do this ambush training from this event, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.